Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, Devyo Namaha. Om Matrikabhyo Namaha. Sri Guru Devaya Namaha. Tonight is Panchami, the fifth night of this sacred observance. Tonight is the night we evoke Mahashakti, Parashakti in the form of Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi has so many forms, 1,008 names, and each name has a unique quality. One of the names of Mahalakshmi is Lalita. Lalita. Lalit. The embodiment of sweetness. Her voice is so sweet, so soothing. Even this voice that's coming out, it is her. Without Shakti, we cannot speak. And if we are speaking, if our voice has sweetness, has groundedness, it has that magnetic effect, attraction. We are attracted to Shakti. She pulls us in her lap. You see someone and you are attracted by them. By what quality? You think about someone, you think about that person doesn't speak too much, speaks only what is necessary, speaks fewer words, is humble, is modest, doesn't brag about himself or herself. When you think about a person in that way, love and respect grows in your heart for that person. You're not really being attracted to that person per se. It's that quality in that person that attracts you. It is the presence of Ma in those forms that you are attracted to. Think in that way. We are attracted to Ma. She is expressing herself through various instruments. And we are also one of her instruments. The effort that we make in recognizing those qualities, that presence of Ma within us, our life becomes a divine life. That's why Baba in very simple words said, don't try to become anything, just become a good human being. When you are a good human being, you attract and manifest good things. driven by our ego, sometimes just to feel good, to look good, we keep saying things that we think other person is going to be attracted by. The other person is already thinking something else. The attraction is in modesty, not in bragging. Lalita, Lalita teaches us that. Be humble, say fewer words, be quiet, observe more, speak less. These are all the qualities of Lalita. Lalit Kant. You become that people are waiting to hear. What are you going to say? And sometimes people are waiting for you to shut up. So which one do you want to be? They're just being polite. This is all upasana of Ma, Lalita, Laliteshwari. Mahalakshmi, Dhan, Vaibhav, Yash, Kirti, in all these forms, she is bestower of the Dhan, wealth, Yash, fame, wealth and fame everybody wants. She is the bestower of it all. She sits on the lotus, meaning keep your heart light, keep your heart open. Do not lose yourself in exuberance, stay grounded. Everything flows towards you. Things happen in our life. May we stay even, not to fluctuate too much. Little bad thing happens, we lose our grounding. Some little good things happen, we just get into exuberance. No matter what happens, staying even. Being human will have a little reaction, but again, before you start going too far in being reactive, stop. It will pass. Sadhana of Lalita is very important. Sweetness, we may never lose our sweetness, no matter what. It promotes peace, harmony in our family, in our society, in the world. Whatever is happening in the world today, is a perfect example of getting a little distracted from the upasana of Lalita. I would recommend you tonight go out and just look at the sky. Look at the moon. Look at the stars. Mother is present all around us in the form of abundance. Plants are loaded with flowers. Even little tiny grass is blooming. Those little tiny flowers They're so beautiful. In our busyness, sometimes we just trample and walk all over them. I did that today. I stepped on one and then I stopped and looked at it, and a poor little flower. It stood up again. It stood up again, and I stood there and just looked at it, and I really learned something, that if you are supple, if you are not stiff, you are not arrogant, you are not too caught up to your idea and your words, you can stand up. That flower was so delicate, so delicate. I stepped on it and I just sprang right up. And I sat by the flower and thanked Ma for giving me that lesson. And it looked very tiny, very meaningless, but the moment that I had with that flower was a profound moment. And it didn't take long, deep reading scriptures and reading books and thinking in my head. It was just being present. So it takes sometimes to... Ma is ready to talk to us if we just stop from where we are going and take a little time to appreciate small things. They're right there. Somehow we have gotten in fascination of that things have to be complicated and heavily intellectualized and intellectual and written in scriptures, and somebody famous has to say it. Ma is simple. Ma is right there and below your feet. If you can be simple, you can talk to her. That prayer at the end that we do every day, "Oh Mother, I come to you, I come to you." That's all I know. Keep your heart simple, keep your mind simple, and be with Mother. Be with her sweetness, be with her grace. I bow to the Mother with all my limbs in all different directions, and thank you for your presence. Om Parvati Bhakti